USTEC 100. This is NASDAQ 100 right here, guys. As you can see, this is NASDAQ. So someone requested me to do this chart on Wednesday, and I did it on Thursday and took a trade on Thursday and actually won on that trade, bruh. So I was like, you know what, let me just spice up the currencies a bit and jump on NASDAQ and US 30. So that's why we here right now, gents, you get me. So NASDAQ, let's just get into it, bruh. Just check out the previous NASDAQ prediction that I did. It will make more sense for this one, but I'm just gonna backtrack if you missed it, bro. You get me. I need to switch off this phone, bro. I promise you, bro. NASDAQ like that. NASDAQ like that. You get me. So as you can see, guys, same thing every chart, bruh. Same thing every chart, bruh. You get me. The only problem is you get tired of doing this, but it's same thing every chart. Same thing every chart. Same thing every chart. So as you can see, structures broke here. We're forming lower lows. We became bearish within this area right here. So when we become bearish, you're gonna see the lines turning red. I'm gonna switch the color real quick. You get me. Become bearish within here all the way to the downside. This is the weekly, mind you. This is the weekly. So all this is irrelevant to me right now. I'm gonna take you all out. I was just like moving with the pace. You get me. We were bearish within here, came in from this high, came in from this low, and then on the weekly we were now bearish within here, right here. You get me. So this is the move that we're focusing on the weekly. The weekly is currently bearish. Real quick, delete all that. So this is the move. We're bearish within here. So let me just remove this real quick because I took an entry yesterday. I want to show you what happened. So as you know, my young strategy, I'm gonna look for, this is the low right here, and I'm gonna take the candle that formed the low and drag it all the way through. I want to show you what happened yesterday. Drag it all. So we're focusing on this area. This is a key area. So on the weekly, we're expecting price to do this right here. We're expecting price to come in and sell off, down, red, continue. But as you can see, structures are breaking. Why is that? Okay, let me just leave this to appear on the weekly only. Okay, all you boys are gonna appear on the weekly only. Okay, I'm actually gonna copy this, but I can't just copy this. And you, visualization weekly only, and you, weekly only. Let's go. So just keep this picture in mind, guys, because I'm about to jump onto the daily to show you what happened here. What happened here? Daily. Okay, as you can see, the daily structures broke, bruh. The daily was bearish, coming in nicely, forming lower lows and lower highs, breaking structures. Structures broke here. Structures broke here, as you can see. Okay, being stubborn, eh? Okay, structures are breaking. Forming lower lows, lower highs. You see, structures are breaking, and then this happened on the daily. Structures broke right here, so we turned bullish. We did turn bullish on the daily. So I'm gonna delete all this. The daily was now in a bullish trading zone. Okay, The daily was now in a bullish trading zone from down here. As you can see, we were making those higher highs. Show this on the daily only. The daily did turn bullish right here. We got a body close, as you can see above. So I'm gonna take this little move right here as a retracement, as a retracement. This little move right here, I'm gonna take it as a retracement, because when you go to the 4 hour, you can see that okay, it did retrace. And as you can see, the 4 hour is also making structures, bullish structures right here, bullish structures right here. Bullish structures. We are bullish within here, and we pushed higher, and we are now bullish within here, and here. So this is where we currently are now in the 4 hour, bullish within here and here. So this is irrelevant to me right now. Alright, cool. So as you can see, the daily broke bullish and the 4 hour is now bullish. So what happened was yesterday, let me just go to the 1 hour. What happened was yesterday, I bought here. Let me just zoom in. I bought here. This is where I bought. I bought right here. Let me just highlight this for you. This is where I bought, and this thing shot up. It was New York session, about to be New York session. This candle is New York session. This thing shot up, and I took my profit up here. Why did I take my profit up here? Because the weekly, this is what was happening in the weekly. The weekly was getting into this zone, and that's why it sold off right here. Because if you can see this candle, I don't wanna remove these things. Okay, let me just move this here. If you can see this candle, this weekly candle right here, it did go down and then it pushed all the way up. This weekly candle. So going to the daily, I sold here. I bought here, and it pushed up and it came back down and closed here, and then on Friday today it just went up. So it fulfilled the stop hunt of these structures, you know, because look at this right here. Structures broke right here, right? We got a body close right here. Structures broke right here. We got a body close right here. So this candle was retracing to this candle right here. Let me just go to the 4 hour real quick. 4 hour real quick. So this move down here was retracing, because these are 4 hour structures, right? 4 hour structures, and this is the move that caused the break of this high right here. That caused the break of this high right here. So what do? I take the highest candle that formed the high right here. This is the highest candle that formed the high right there. This one right here. And what happened today? So price retraced into these areas and pushed off. If you can see the daily, price just left wicks below this thing. There was no break, but the 4 hour did break a bit, and now it's retracing. And what is it doing? Finally breaking this high. I bought here, guys. Personally, yesterday I was like, wow, I can't let this opportunity go. I bought right here, and then it pushed off. I take my profit here, and then it came all the way down right after I took my profit, bruh. It came all the way down and then to this area, because structures were coming to retest here. Structures were coming to retest here, guys. Right here, guys. Structures were coming to retest these structures right here. They broke and came and retested and moved quickly. That's why I chose this chart, because the moves are quick. they happen. But this sell off happened, this sell off right here, it happened because of the weekly was in a critical zone. So it did a pullback, a major pullback, and now it's breaking off. That's it for this chart. So going forward, guys, going forward with this chart, what am I looking for? Just stick to the daily right now. I'm gonna look for it to push, form a high. When it forms a high, I'll be ready to sell down with it, come in and retest areas of structure, and then continue higher with it. That's how I'm gonna trade this thing. That's it for NASDAQ. Thank you.